You can finally pause live TV in the Spectrum app on the Xumo Stream box. First thing you're going to want to do, run the update. To run the update on the Xumo Stream box, you hit the gear button on the upper right of the remote, and that brings you to the Xumo settings. First row, click the down button from picture to sound to parental. Click the down button in the center navigation again to system management. From there, hit the enter select button on the navigation circle. You'll see system info. Hit the down button for region and language. Hit the down button again for resets and updates. Then hit the right button in the center navigation circle, and that's to restart the device, and that'll basically do the update. So go ahead and click the center select enter button in the navigation circle, and that'll start the reboot. From here you'll get the hello screen, and it may take a while if it's doing the update, if it's not already up to date. Then you'll get the Xumo screen, and then it should open to the settings page. If it doesn't, it might have already been updated. Double check by in the settings page, click the center enter button in the navigation circle, and again hit the down button twice to get to the third row. Once you're on system management, click the center enter button on the navigation circle, and you'll see system info. Entertainment OS is unchanged, but the version is now updated. On the build is now QS035.006.00p, and that's how I know I'm on the newer version and can use all of these features we're about to look at. Hit the home button and you'll jump out into the Xumo screen and go ahead into the Spectrum app. Now in the Spectrum app, I'm going to be in the menu. Just to show you I'm in the Spectrum app, I'm going to be on the food channel here. I'm going to hit the back button so that the menu disappears and I can actually see it. So this is live TV. I'm running it in the Spectrum app. And go ahead and hit the center enter button on the navigation circle to pause live TV. The very first time I did it, I got this message: we're preparing your live TV buffer. Please try again in a minute. Okay, that sounds fair. It's not the fastest thing, but if it works, I'll be happy. I'm going to let it run for a bit more. And then I'm going to go ahead and click the center enter button again on the center navigation circle on the remote control. And when I do that, it says pausing live TV. And when that's done, it actually pauses the image. So it paused the show. I could leave it here as long as I want. I can get up, I can go make some sandwiches, I can go to the bathroom, I can do whatever I want. This is truly a glorious moment. And this is without a DVR, so this is all based on the software. And then when I hit the unpause button, it resumes the show. If I want, I can hit the down button, and you'll see in the bottom right, jump to live is highlighted. If I hit the center enter button, the center select button on the navigation circle there, it'll actually jump ahead to the live show. So if I don't want to get caught up, or if I'm watching an ad, I can jump ahead there. The other new feature that was available on Xumo TVs but not on Xumo Streambox, and now is available on Xumo Streambox, you can customize your favorite apps on the home page when the Xumo starts up. Used to be the apps row. When you boot up the Xumo box, you'd see apps view all, and if you look at it, it's apps you might not have wanted. Now if you go to that row and then you go to the right using the center navigation circle all the way to the right, you see a new button on the right that says manage apps. So go ahead and click that with the center enter button on the navigation circle. Now we're allowed to choose our favorites. You can select up to 15 apps and they'll appear first in the list on your home screen. So I'm going to select 4 here: YouTube, Tubi, Peacock, and Spectrum. And to select them, you just mouse over them and click the center enter button in the navigation circle on your remote. When you're done, go all the way to the right until you see the continue button is highlighted, and then hit the center enter button on your remote. For here, you can see the ones that you chose. In my case, the 4 previously mentioned. And there's no obvious button here to press to get back, so basically you're going to hit the back button and that'll bring you to the home page. And if you wanted to, you could have also hit the home button to get out of there. Now when you go down to the apps row, you can see the 4 we selected are the first 4: YouTube, Tubi, Peacock, and Spectrum. It doesn't eliminate the other ones, it just puts them further down the list. So it's still promoting those other apps, but at least you can put the ones you want front and center. The next piece we're going to touch on here is the My List functionality. This is really cool because it allows you to collect your favorite shows across all the different apps. So basically, if you're on the home page of the Xumo system and you go down to My List, hit the center select button on the navigation circle on the remote. You'll see in my case I already had one list called My List and had a couple shows on it. I'm going to create a new list to show you how to do it from scratch. So hit the right button on the center nav, and then over the create, when that's highlighted, you hit the enter center select button on the remote. Here you can use the right and left buttons to pick a color, and then again the enter button on the navigation circle to get to the next screen. Give your list a name. Use the up down arrows. When you get over the letters you want, you hit the enter button on the remote. So I'm just going to name this one New List, and when I'm done, hit the right arrow and the down arrow until you can get over to the confirm button. When the confirm button's highlighted, again hit the center select enter button on the navigation circle. So now we've got New List. If you click left, now you can see we have New List with nothing in it, and it tells us that very same thing, which is great. So now we're going to go down under TV shows, go into that and say what are some of the TV shows I might want to add. So I see Fire Country on Paramount Plus. You just hit the right arrow to the plus, and the plus turns into a button called Add Series, and then you hit the enter button, and it'll tell you by default, do you want to go to the first list, My List? I'm going to hit the right arrow on the navigation circle and go to New List, and when I do that, I'm going to hit the enter button on the navigation circle, and it's going to automatically fade away and say this series is now on there. Hit the back button, go back in, maybe get Gold Rush. Gold Rush is on Max, so I might not have a subscription, but I can still add it. Again, do the same steps, add it to New List. There it is, Gold Rush is on Max, so I might not have a Max subscription, but I can do it across all the apps, which is really cool. I would need a subscription to actually watch it, but this is my way of organizing shows I want to watch. The next one's going to be Beachfront Bargain Hunt, because why not? We'd all love to live on the beach. I know I would. So I'm going to say New List, add it, and there it is. So now we're on our Xumo homepage. Go down to My List, click the enter button on the navigation circle, and hit the right button to go from My List to New List. And then you can see the 3 shows that we just added are right there. Now, maybe I'm all caught up on Fire Country and I don't, it's like the end of the season, so maybe I don't have to have it in my favorites for the rest of the summer. So if I click into it, again, it says watch, or right next to watch as a checkbox, hit the right arrow on your navigation circle on the remote, and then you'll be able to remove the show. It'll say remove series. Go ahead and hit the enter button, and unfortunately I don't know why you have to tell it what list, because you should know what list you're on, but anyway, you hit the right arrow here, select New List, which is where we had it, and there you go, that fades away and it's gone from your list. If you hit the back button, you'll see only 2 shows on New List, and that's it. So the list functionality is very powerful across apps and something to definitely check out now that they've made all these other improvements. If you enjoyed this video, please think about hitting the thumbs up button, and definitely share it with your friends if you think it's useful, and hit the subscribe button to be notified when more like this come out. Thanks again for watching, and thanks most of all for commenting. I really enjoy the comments the most. Thank you.